weekly reading. So we're going to pull on some June energy to see what you can anticipate in the upcoming month. So the messages, they are timeless. I mean, not timeless. Well, for some of you, since I said that, some of these messages may be timeless for some of you, but they are general. Not everything will resonate. Just take what applies, leave the rest. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the North Node, as well as Jupiter. Make sure to check your other placements. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. I will be pulling on some different energies. We'll take a look at general, love, and career. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know for the upcoming month. After I'm done with your reading, I will be doing Leo and Sagittarius. And tomorrow I will continue with the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So Spirit, give me a message for Aries. Give me an energy for general. Okay, so for your general energy, career, give me a message for love. Okay, vacation and injury. So those are your love messages. And then give me an energy for career. Okay, I have phone call and bad news for your career here, Aries. So let's go ahead and look into each one of these energies and see what Spirit wants you to know. So for your general messages, we have career. Exciting professional opportunities and strong career connections are on the horizon for you. I feel like for some of you, you're definitely going to be connecting with new people, different energies in the month of June. I'm hearing family affairs. So for some of you, you could be spending more time with your family, having a family gathering, get together, reunion, Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, you may feel like you're wasting your life away in the month of June when it comes to the things you're focusing on. Give me another energy for career. I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So something has to do with you not having enough money to provide for your family or to take care of your responsibilities, pay your bills. And so you're lacking financially in the month of June, or at least this is how you feel. Now I'm also getting the energy of somebody needing to go back to work. So somebody could be a stay-at-home parent, somebody could be on maternity or paternity leave, but somebody needs to get back on the job in order to have the resources to sustain their stability. Give me an energy for the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you, there's somebody taking care of someone who doesn't bring much to the table. Somebody could be very codependent here. They may spend a lot of money, but they don't bring much in, or they don't bring anything at all to the table. They don't bring any type of income. Give me an energy for the Ace of Pentacles, general messages, Nine of Wands, and the Three of Wands. But it don't matter because somebody's not going anywhere. I feel like for some of you, there's somebody that you make it too easy for. You make it too easy. Confirmation if you heard the horn. There's someone who makes it too easy for whoever this Queen of Pentacles energy is. You're always giving into this person, making excuses, accepting this person's excuses. For some of you, this could be I'm getting like household related, where there's more than one family member that lives together. You have an energy that doesn't do much. They don't help sustain the stability of the household. And somebody always has excuses, and those excuses are always being accepted. But this person, you, whoever else is accepting, you know, this Queen of Pentacles excuses aren't going anywhere. It's almost like you're tolerating this person. Give me an energy for the Three of Wands in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Something can have to do with a Virgo. I feel like for some of you, you're staying in this situation. You're staying in a family dynamic, like I said, whether it's romantic, or for some of you, I am picking up on living with extended family as well, siblings, you know, a parent or parents, grandparents for some of you. It's like you're not making a good choice by staying because something is depleting you financially. Like you may earn the income to sustain, but when you add other people to the mix, it just doesn't work. And for some of you too, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like in the month of June, you're going to be realizing that this person, these people really don't care about you. They don't have your best interest at heart. For some of you, you are being used for what you have to offer financially. Like, they don't care if you struggle. They don't care if you don't have any money, you know, for gas. They don't care if you don't have lunch for work. They don't care. Or this person doesn't care. Why is the Four of Wands here? But something definitely is going on with where you live. Give me an energy for the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here for Aries? What is the message? General energy. I have the Tower. So there's going to be something shocking that happens in the month of June. Something could have to do with a Scorpio. For some of you, I'm picking up on masculine energy, but this Tower is meant to happen because it's time for you to move. It's for some of you, something does have to do with relocation. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. You moving out. Why is the Four of Wands here for Aries? What is the message? The Two of Swords. I feel like you're going to feel like nobody understands you. Nobody knows what you're going through. And I feel like for some of you, people don't know what you're going through because you are keeping a lot of things hidden about what actually occurs in your household. I'm hearing mouths to feed. So it's like you're the breadwinner. You do a lot. You do a lot for this person, or you do a lot for the people that you reside with, but it's like you don't get anything in return. For some of you, something could have to do with some toxic parental figures who feel entitled. They feel like, you know, you should take care of them. You know, I'm your mom, I'm your dad, I raised you. But I feel like you're going to have to make a decision to stand up for yourself, to be bold, confident. Spirit is saying, make that, I'm hearing the song, make that move. Make that move right now. So for some of you, you're going to have to decide to move. I feel like there's someone that definitely wants control or wants to maintain control. Give me an energy for career. Why is career here for Aries? What is the message? Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some, you know what? And for some of you, you're very protective of this person, these people. So regardless of what you go through, like it doesn't matter how bad it is, you still protect them, even at your own, even at the detriment of self. Even at your own expense, you protect this person or protect these people. But Spirit is saying, like, it's time for you to choose self. I feel like something is going to happen to give you a wake-up call. And you're going to have to choose. You're going to have a choice to make. Are you going to continue to stay in this situation? Or are you going to choose self? And then with career, you have a choice to make. Now, for some of you, something could be going on at a job where you're being overlooked. You're not getting your just due. Somebody could be getting overlooked for a raise, promotion. It's like you don't feel valued. Again, you have a choice to make. The Lovers, Gemini energy. And I feel like for some of you, it's time for you to go towards what's actually meant for you. Something has to do with your purpose, where this is career related for someone. So let's tap into some love energy and see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, give me some love messages for Aries. For love, we have vacation. Get ready to exploring new cultures, tasting exotic foods, and don't forget your camera. Warning. In the future, injuries like fractures, lacerations, and bruises may occur. So be mindful. I feel like this is a situation where I'm picking up on too good to be true energy. I'm also picking up on paying attention to the details, the red flags, because something may be fun initially, Aries, but in the end, it may leave you in the Three of Swords, Ten of Swords energy. Let's pull some more messages. Spirit, tell me, why is vacation and injury here? Something was just meant to be short term. It wasn't meant for you to try to build a whole life with this person. And I feel like that's where the mistake is going to be made. Trying to make a short term situation into something lifelong. Give me an energy for vacation and injury. Why is this here for Aries? For the month of June, the Five of Swords. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. Now, for some of you, too, I see you going out, putting yourself out there because you're in a relationship that is very chaotic. It's toxic. It's a lot of disagreements, push-pull energy. So it's like you're going to be going out exploring, meeting new people. Just be mindful of you creating a third-party situation in the month of June. Tell me more for vacation and injury. Why is vacation and injury here for Aries? What is the message? Why is vacation and injury here? The King of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like you're frustrated with someone. So it's giving me, like, I'm hearing like the tables turn. I can do it too. Like, I can do it better than you. So it's kind of like you're getting some get back in the month of June for whoever this King of Wands in the reverse energy is. This could be an Aries for some of you, or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, for somebody that has these highly aspected. Give me an energy for the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Sun. For some of you, you may find yourself talking to a Leo. Why is the Princess of Wands here? The Ace of Wands in the reverse, but it's not going to go anywhere. Some of you may have a hard time when it comes to dating. Tell me more about the Sun. Why is the Sun here? You may feel like you're meeting the same type of men or the same type of women in the month of June. I have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, I feel like you're learning the truth as to why a situation did not go in your favor. Why something didn't work out. Tell me more. I feel like the truth is definitely going to hurt, especially with this injury here. Why is the King of Wands in the reverse? Why is the King of Wands in the reverse here for Aries? I have the Lovers and the... Somebody lied about having someone else. So you know what? I feel like you thought you were good when it came to a connection. You thought everything was fine. It was moving along smoothly, just to find out it's a third party. Somebody has another person. So that's where this injury is coming in at. That's where this Three of Swords, Ten of Swords energy is coming in at. Because somebody is lying and you're learning the truth. Something can have to do with a Gemini for some of you. Tell me more about vacation. Now give me something for the Lovers in the reverse. Why is the Lovers in the reverse here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the Lovers in the reverse here for Aries? What is the energy, Spirit? Six of Wands. Something is public too. For some of you, like, people know that this person is dealing with someone else. Whoever this masculine energy is seeing, like, people know about this. This is public knowledge. So for some of you, the only person that don't know this information is you. Give me an energy for the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Why is the Ace of Swords in the reverse here for Aries? What is the message? Yeah, because whoever this person is dealing with, like these two people are seen together, are seen around town together. The Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy, something is coming out. Heavy on the Virgo energy in this reading, and they're both in the reverse. Tell me about vacation. Somebody's going to speak up as well. Because like I said, for some of you, something deals with you not even knowing the truth about this. I'm hearing come to my rescue, come to your aid. Yeah, somebody's going to say something. That's how you're going to find out for some of you. Give me an energy for vacation. Yeah, somebody's going to try to look out for you because they know what's going on. Clarifying vacation is the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody's moving on. Somebody's leaving another person behind. Something I have to do with a Cancer. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, be mindful too of meeting somebody new. And they're in separation. They're just on a break from their mates. You know, they haven't officially broken up. They're just taking some time apart because that could leave you in this injury energy as well. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here for Aries? What is the energy, Spirit? The Seven of Wands. Somebody don't want to let you go or don't want to let this person go. And also I'm getting somebody don't want to let you know. Somebody's trying to keep this a secret. Somebody does not want you to find out this information about whoever this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, something has to do with someone from this person's past. But somebody still had a third party. Somebody was still juggling. For some of you, even though this person may not have you in a third party currently, they did in the past. And you're going to be learning about this. I got this energy for another reading. I just can't think of the sign. Why is injury here for Aries? What is the message? Why is injury here for Aries? What is the energy, Spirit? Why is injury here? The Ten of Cups. So you thought somebody was your wish fulfillment. For some of you too, with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you're finding out that somebody is non-committal. Yeah. Somebody don't want to get married. I feel like it's giving me the energy of things are going smoothly in your relationship. You feel like, you know, it's time for you and your person to take things to the next level. Just to find out this person is not ready for, you know, anything serious, or they're not ready to take it to the next level. They're not ready to get married. It's like you're going to be disappointed by your partner's response when it comes to commitment in the month of June. Somebody don't want to commit. But this is someone you thought was your Ten of Cups, and you're going to realize, like, wait a minute, this may not be my 10. This may not be my happily ever after. So I feel like the reality, you're going to have to accept the reality of the situation, even though you had high hopes. So let's tap into your career energy, which is phone call. Get ready for an unexpected phone call heading your way, and bad news. Negative news spreads fast. Anticipate receiving unfavorable updates within the next 14 to 21 days. Something literally has to do with the 21st of June. I'm also getting July as well. So something about the 21st is significant for someone. Let's tap in and get some more messages. Spirit, tell me why it's phone call and bad news here for Aries. Career energy. Why is phone call and bad news here for Aries? Okay, so I have the Empress, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. For some of you, I feel like you're going to have someone who is jealous of you in the month of June. It's like somebody wants to show you up, but they know they can't because you're the Empress and this person is a King of Wands. Something could actually have to do with a masculine energy for some of you, but I feel like you're definitely showing up as this Empress. Tell me more about the Empress. Why is the Empress here for Aries? What is the message? Four of Wands. Yeah, things are definitely moving in a positive direction when it comes to your career. I'm hearing CEO. So for some of you, I feel like there's going to be an elevation, leadership for some of you. Give me an energy for the Empress. Why is the Empress here? The Ace of Cups. You know what? Okay, this is not going to resonate for everyone, but be mindful because I feel like for some of you, your company may try to fire you in the month of June because you're pregnant. So either, you know, you finding out that you're pregnant or you may be further along in your pregnancy, but I feel like they're going to try to fire you. I feel like what this Queen of Cups energy may try to come to you as if, you know, being all gentle and kind, like, you know, what they're doing isn't wrong, going to try to make it sound as nice and sweet as possible, but it's still grimy. Like they're still doing you wrong, regardless of how they try to make it sound. Give me an energy for the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the Four of Wands here for Aries? What is the energy, Spirit? Three of Cups. Tell me more. Why is the Ace of Cups here? What's the energy? Ten of Pentacles. This is just giving me you're going to have to leave. You are going to be celebrated. You're going to have to leave. It's like, you know, when you elevate in your career, you know, you and your friends, you could have made friends at work and y'all all work in the same department. You know, you're all on the same level, and then, you know, you get that promotion. You get a top promotion. So it's like now, not that you have to leave your friends, you know, behind or you can't talk to them, but it's like you're on a different level. So you're not going to be able to do the same things you used to do. And for some of you, that may bother some people because it's like, oh, who does he think he is, or who does she think she is? But they have to understand, you know, with elevation, there comes change. And you have to understand that as well. So for some of you, you may have a hard time transitioning, adjusting to a new position because of that. Why is the King of Wands here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the King of Wands here for Aries? What is the energy, Spirit? Why is the King of Wands here? What is the energy? The Fool. Somebody just... This is somebody who wants to do whatever they want to do. For some of you, you're going to have an issue like with a employee or a co-worker. Like this somebody that don't mind stepping on people's toes. They feel like you can't tell them nothing. I don't care if you're the boss, you still can't tell me nothing. Give me another energy for the King of Wands. So there may be some disciplinary action in the month of June for someone. Why is the King of Wands here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the King of Wands here? The Four of Pentacles. Oh, somebody coming to you about money. Something has to do with pay. Something does have to do with pay. Give me something on this Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, somebody's going to feel like you show favoritism in a situation that has to do with pay, giving raises, or this is how you're going to feel. I have the Chariot. Yeah, you're definitely moving towards like your calling here. You're moving towards a lot of abundance. You're definitely building a very stable life, a very stable career for yourself here, Aries. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Ten of Swords. Somebody is definitely going to be bothered by you The number 10 could be significant. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 1010, or the number 20. Yeah, you have a hater here. Somebody's going to be jealous, envious. Like your good news is somebody else's bad news. Somebody didn't get the job. Somebody didn't get the position. Or I should say they're not going to get the job. They're not going to get the position. They're not going to get the offer over you. And they're going to be very bothered. Why is phone call here for Aries? What is the message? Why is phone call here for Aries? What is the energy, Spirit? Something definitely deals with a boss, CEO. There may be some issues concerning that for someone. 9 of Cups to the 7 of Wands. Yeah, it don't matter how much. You know what? Be mindful, because somebody may be trying to like get you in trouble at work, tell on you. But with the 9 of Cups, you're unbothered. You don't care. It's like you show up how you're meant to show up. This person can't put anything on you. They can't lie. They can't fabricate. They can try, but it's not going to work. I feel like you don't have to do anything. Like your truth, your character, your work speaks for itself. But yeah, with this phone call, somebody's definitely going to try to get you in trouble, tell on you in the month of June. But I feel like for some of you, I'm hearing persistence. So this is something that's already been going on. So I guess it's just going to be a continuation. Tell me more about the 7 of Wands. Yeah, this person's toxic. That's what it is. They're toxic. For some of you, this is somebody that keeps like the work environment toxic. Their energy, you know, the gossip, the lies, like just being focused on other people, what they have going on. They're always trying to create some type of drama. Give me an energy for bad news. Why is bad news here for Aries? What is the message? Why is bad news here for Aries? The Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. Okay, so somebody's going to be watching you to see if you're going to get in trouble, but you're not. I also feel like there's somebody that's going to cover for you. Somebody's going to speak up for you. Because like I say, your work speaks for yourself, speaks for itself. Why is the Page of Swords here for Aries? What is the message? And they're going to try to come do it in secret. Going to try to go tell the boss in secret. But Spirit is saying lies. It's going to be lies. Like I said, you are favored. People like you. People will stand up for you, will vouch for you. That's what this is. Somebody could be trying to get you fired, Aries. So just be mindful. Spirit is saying dot your I's, cross your T's. So let's pull some final messages. We're going to get a self-care message first. Spirit, give me a self-care energy for Aries for the month of June. What is the message? Heavy on the Cancer energy. Give me a self-care message for the month of June. What is the message for Aries? What would you like for Aries to know at this time? What is the energy, Spirit? Self-care energy for the month of June. What is the energy? Self-care message. Okay, I have take a walk. So go outside. You need to go outside, get in some sun, you know. Get in nature, Aries. Take a walk, you know. It's very refreshing. It helps to clear the mind. It helps to relax, calm you. And then I have make a meal. Okay, so cooking is on the list for some of you. Food prep. Make sure you're trying to be as healthy as possible. And then bottom of the deck, I have drink some tea. All right. Tea time. So for some of you, I'm seeing like you with a group of friends having like tea time. Or you may be doing this with your daughter for someone. That's what I'm picking up on as well. But yeah, tea, green tea. Spirit is saying cleanse. I'm also hearing something having to do with your ovaries for some of you. So I feel like something's going to help when it comes to your reproductive health. If you start eating more, you know, healthy, balanced meals, you know, and having, you know, healthy drinks. I'm hearing alkaline water for some of you. So let's pull one more final message. Spirit, give me one more final energy for Aries. What would you like for Aries to know for... Oh, wow, okay. I have true love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love exactly. So, this month is about you loving yourself, realizing that true love does come from within, not from another person, not from your partner. It comes from you. It says this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. So yeah, it's like for some of you, don't wait around for people to love you, for people to validate you. No, that is a self job. Don't give your power away. When you do that, when you wait on other people, you look for love in others, you give your power away. Spirit really wants you to focus on giving to yourself, pouring into yourself, nurturing yourself, especially when it comes to your health and eating, the things you're taking in, consuming into your body. Spirit is saying toxins. I see just a lot of oil, so somebody could be eating like a lot of oily food. I'm getting like the stomach area, the intestines. Something could be going on in that area. Something has to do with the type of foods you're eating, like a lot of greasy foods, a lot of fat. Spirit is saying it's time to tone down. It's time to cleanse, detox for some of you. But Aries, this is your reading. Definitely take what resonates. If any part of this applied, like the video, share if you feel led to do so. Hello, Creative Solutions. How are you? Hello, Warren. How are you? Good evening. Cartsy, hello. How are you? What does that card with Zedadiah's picture on it? I don't know. But thank you for watching. Coister, if I'm saying that correctly. If not, I apologize. Hello, how are you? Rathor, hello, how are you? You're a new subscriber. All right. Thank you so much. Welcome. I appreciate the energy. I appreciate the positivity. May God return that to you tenfold. Laverne, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining. Mr. Coldib, if I said that correctly. Well, it's in the evening. It's actually night where I am, but I'll still say good morning. Good morning and good evening. Um, Matt, hello, how are you? Okay, Laverne, so this was confirmation. I'm happy to hear that. So I thank all of you. I thank you all for the positive comments. Thank for the new subscriber. I appreciate it. And I'm coming back with a reading for Leo. So if you have any significant Leo placements, definitely come back and tune in. And tomorrow I will continue the reading with the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So if that is all, stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.